Acharya ji, how to lead a quality life in this materialistic world? What should be our aim for success, and what should be the we do for attain higher thing, higher level in our for the source? How do we?
You see, we have a concept of success. And there are certain things entailed in the concept. A certain amount of money, a certain social prestige, a certain excellence in one's chosen field of work. And all that comes. But it is quite possible that all that may be there and one is still discontented. It is because all that which we have achieved is within our self-defined concept of success. One has to go beyond it. Obviously, if our concept of success includes 4 things, and all those 4 things have been ticked against, and still there is dissatisfaction, it means the concept is not quite working. One has to then go beyond it. Then one has to aim for something higher than success. Then one has to ask, what is it that matters more than success? One sees that all the success that one has tried to obtain has been primarily for himself. You say your educational qualification, you say your love life, you say your son, you say your profession. So success is in general defined with the me at the center. I did this for myself. I did this for myself. And I succeeded. I did this for myself and I succeeded. And there are a lot of things that one does for himself and succeeds and is yet not satisfied. That hints again and again at the failure of the conceptual framework itself. Maybe one needs actions that are not directed towards the fulfillment of the me. The me has been greatly fulfilled. The me has been appeased a lot already. All that this little me kept demanding has been provided to it. At least most of what has been demanded has been served. And still the me keeps clamoring. It is still not satisfied. Maybe the way out is to look beyond the me. Maybe the way out is to work for a cause that does not include the me. I did well in my practice. I did well in my love life. I did well in my social interactions. I did well in my studies. I did well in doing whatever I wanted to do. Maybe I'm a mountain climber. Maybe I'm a deep sea diver. Whatever I am for myself. Now, can I be bigger and broader than that? Can I be something without being much for myself? Can my actions be directed towards others? Can service now enter my life? There is a lot of success which has been self-centered. Can I now move on to service? Service will not probably fulfill this restless I. But service would enable you to forget this restless I. That is beyondness. Not quite the fulfillment of the little I, but a certain forgetfulness towards the little I. You say that you are serving a cause bigger than yourself, or you are serving others. Therefore, there is no time nor opportunity to keep wondering whether your own demands have been met. One is restless, one is restless, one is restless, and then one starts dedicating himself to something bigger, something larger. And the bigger cause consumes so much attention, time, energy, that one is left with no space to complain or wonder whether one is internally fulfilled. You say, even if I remain unfulfilled, it is a small matter. I might be happy, I might be sad. The work I have taken up is bigger than my little happiness and sadness. It does not quite matter how I am feeling. I am unfulfilled? Oh, probably I am, but I just forgot that. This is beyondness. Am I unfulfilled? Probably I still am. But who cares? I have better things to take care of. This is fulfillment. When thoughts of your personal success stop mattering to you, you say there is something more important than my personal success, then you have really succeeded. It has to be so big that you forget about your failures, your happiness, your sadness. Somebody comes and tells you, but you are sad. And you say, oh, am I sad? I just forgot that. Somebody comes and tells you, you have not had meals since the last 36 hours. You say, oh, am I hungry? I just forgot that. I was so engrossed in something large, in something meaningful, that I totally forgot my personal appetite. It just vanished. Not that it does not exist. Now that you are reminding me that I have not had food, I see that I have not had food. Now, in fact, I am also feeling hungry. Now that you have reminded me, I have also started feeling hungry. But for the last 36 hours, hunger didn't matter. I didn't even know that I was hungry. All my attention was dedicated towards something broader, larger. That has to be there. And this is the only way out, especially for people who have achieved a certain level of worldly attainment. You know, people who have no worldly attainment at all, they keep saying, but we need to prove ourselves in the world, we need to get a job, we need to earn some money, we need to get a wife, we need to have a decent family. And they keep insisting that this is what would fulfill them. But then there are those who already have all those things, who already have a certain level of financial attainment, social attainment, intellectual attainment, familial attainment, and they are still not satisfied. Then the only thing that can fulfill them is forgetfulness.
You can't have expectation from others, but what about the others' expectation from you?
When you say others' expectations from you, the circle of this others, the set of this others is very, very limited and is me-centric, is it not?
Yeah.
You do not really care about the expectations that let's say the entire humanity has from you. It's bitterly cold and a dog is outside your doorsteps. You do not wonder about the expectations that that dog might be having. It is only the expectations of a particular 4 people that matter to you. 4 people. And who are these 4 people? The ones with whom you have the bond of me, mine, my. If you have to cater to expectations, then why not cater to the expectations of an entire nation, or the entire world, or the entire animal kingdom? Entire species are vanishing every day. Don't they expect you to help them? So, answer their expectations.